Are you ready for my NFL picks?
What do you got?
Okay,
Let's
here we
go.
go. Here we go.
What we're about to do right now.
Rich's NFL picks.
All right, it's week number 8, and I'm getting my sheet here from El Zuro, so I know. Thank you, sir. So I know I am 9-4 on the season.
Oh.
And I'm just picking straight up.
That's pretty good.
9-4. So I'm at like 60-something%. And I'm not doing what Michael Irvin is, which is like the Miami Dolphins, the team that plays against them. That's your lock of the week.
Why does he get away with that? Tell Charlie to knock that off.
Charlie has nothing to do with it now. It's Isico and it's Greg and it's and I have been as vocal as I possibly can be in the meetings. And I have shamed Michael on live television every time he does it.
So weird.
And he does
like you.
not seem at all fazed by it. So the Steelers will be this week's lock of the week from Michael Irvin on game day morning.
That's embarrassing.
That's my lock of the week. That's going to be his lock of the week.
Nice.
Okay. Now then, it's now week 8. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end up going mostly with the quarterbacks I like in the matchups.
Okay.
I'm going to go mostly with that, not always with that. I'm also going to go with desperation. That's the way I'm going to go. If I like the quarterback and I like the desperation level and I think the matchup overall is good, I'm going to go with that team. That's the way I'm picking.
Even matchup, but a team's got a good quarterback you like and is desperate, you're leaning that way.
Therefore, I'm taking the Eagles in Western New York.
Ooh, wow.
Okay. Therefore, I'm taking the Eagles in Western New York. I think that if Allen is at all inefficient and does not take advantage of the matchups that the Eagles have had taken advantage of to their detriment, I think Wentz is going to walk through the door there and have a big game. And I think that Doug Peterson's going to get him ready. And I don't see this team 3-5. I see him at 4-4. And by the way, the Bills at 5-2 is something they'd signed for before the season. So I'm taking the Eagles in this one, and I'm taking the Chargers in Chicago. I'm taking Philly Riv going in. I do not believe in Mitchell Trubisky right now. I do not believe in him. And I know that Khalil Mack coming around the edge on an offensive line that has been porous frightens me to my core. And it's an early window game for a West Coast team. I mean, talk about a noon kickoff. A noon kickoff for a team coming from the West Coast concerns me too. But this is Phillip Rivers, and this is a Chargers team that I think goes into Chicago and comes out with the win. So that's why I'm taking them too. And now for my unlockiest lock of the week. Go for it, Chris.
And now it's time for Rich Eisen's unlockiest lock of the week.
Okay, I'm going to go with the Giants winning in Detroit.
Really?
My apologies to Jeff in Detroit. You saw the way that Kirk Cousins lit him up. And I think that they're getting healthier. Here comes Saquon. You want to talk revenge? It's the Golden Tate return game.
Yes.
So Golden will be there as well. Danny Dimes, it's been a few weeks since Daniel Dimes came out with the win. As we all know, there is a bit of discord on the back end of that defense right now.
We got an update next hour.
What's your update? What do you got?
Darius Slay looks like not going to play this week.
Okay, there you go. So now
he might be on the trade block.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Because he came out and he was vocal.
He was very vocal that he's not in agreement with the trade to Diggs to Seattle and not happy with how the defense is being coached and not at practice, not doing anything. There's a report. Looks like he might be traded soon.
So this is germane for my unlockiest lock of the week.
It is.
I'm feeling it. That's what the feeling that I have. So in other words, take this to the bank-ish. I like the Giants to come into Detroit and shock them. That's my unlockiest lock of the week.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.